snowflakes fell quietly from the sky, covering the kingdom like a soft, white blanket. The queen stood by her window, watching the beautiful scene unfold. With a gentle smile, she whispered a wish to the snowflakes drifting by. "I wish for a child with skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony." Her wish was granted, and soon her heart was filled with joy at the birth of Princess Snow White. As Snow White grew, her laughter filled the castle halls. Her joyful spirit was a treasure to all who knew her, but this blissful innocence would soon be marred. The queen fell ill and passed away, leaving Snow White without her loving mother. In her place came a new queen, Snow White's stepmother, beautiful but cold. The stepmother's heart knew little warmth. With time, the queen's jealousy took root. On many occasions, she would look into her magical mirror and ask, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" For years, the mirror replied that she was the fairest, but as Snow White blossomed into unparalleled beauty, the mirror's answer changed. "Snow White, my queen, is the fairest of them all." This answer filled the queen with rage, and she devised a cruel plan. The queen ordered a huntsman to take Snow White into the enchanted forest and end her life. The kind huntsman was unable to carry out such an evil task. Instead, he pleaded with Snow White to flee into the woods and never return to the castle. Snow White, filled with fear and gratitude, ran deeper into the forest, her heart pounding with every step. Lost and alone, Snow White stumbled upon a charming little cottage nestled deep within the forest. Intrigued and desperate for shelter, she ventured inside. To her surprise, she encountered 7 dwarfs, each unique in their own special way. Though startled at first, the dwarfs grew fond of her and welcomed her with open arms. Together, they sang cheerful songs that echoed through the trees, bringing comfort and joy to Snow White's weary spirit. Aware that Snow White was still alive, the evil queen concocted a sinister scheme. Disguising herself as an old peddler woman, she ventured into the forest with a cursed comb. By deception, the queen convinced Snow White to try the comb, which placed her in a deep, magical slumber. The dwarfs, who had grown to love Snow White, returned home just in time to rescue her. Through teamwork, kindness, and care, they removed the comb and revived the sleeping princess. News of Snow White's revival spread through the land, and the queen's power began to shatter. Her plans had been thwarted, and her reign was diminished. As the sun set on the queen's ambitions, Snow White stood victorious. With wisdom learned from adversity and friendships formed in kindness, she ruled the kingdom with grace and humility for years to come. In the heart of the forest, under the watch of the 7 loyal dwarfs, Princess Snow White found her happy ending. Her gentle laughter once again filled the air, a sound that promised peace and love for generations.